Schedule a free design consultation, and the more you buy, the more you'll save on blinds, shades, shutters, and more from Budget Blinds. Visit budgetblinds.com today.
Welcome back again. The Lloydminster Bobcats are back in action, hoping to continue their recent win streak.
Well, make that the Bandits, that is.
Right, Bandits, I mean, yes.
There we go. Yes, you know, the team is on a roll, winning 3 in a row, and they now have another tough stretch of games starting tonight at the Civic Center, where they face the Saddle Lake Warriors. Now, this is a team, or this is a game that was a makeup from earlier in the year. Of course, it had to be rescheduled due to a scheduling conflict. Lloydminster sits 29 points up on Saddle Lake, who are dead last with just 2 wins on the year. Easy pickings, right?
It's going to be a good test for us about pushing our brand of hockey for 60 minutes versus a team that kind of likes to wheel and deal. So that's still a good test for us, and we're going to look to create good habits.
We're going to go out and play hard, but we know those guys beat us already once this year. We're not going to let that happen again for us.
Definitely know this one's going to be a tough one. Puck drop for tonight is at 8 o'clock. Well, he certainly popped up on the main stage last season, but don't expect this particular UFC fighter to rest on his laurels.
As Iaquinta went to pass the guard, Mitch Clarke's blocked up a Darce. Iaquinta's going out.
It is unbelievable. Mitch Clarke, winner by submission. Wow.
Now, one thing was mentioned in Alberta, in Edmonton, in St. Albert, and nothing was written about here. It just kind of like no one gave a crap. So nothing's really changed.
Well, it's been quite a year for the 29-year-old Mitch Clarke, who still has a chip on his shoulder after beating Al Iaquinta last May with a Darce choke that landed on the UFC's top 10 submissions of the year. Now, call it what you want, but Clarke is a man on the mission, looking to earn respect in and out of the octagon.
My hump every day to get better, to train hard, and I know you don't get recognition for what you do in the gym, but for what I've done, I've beaten 2 very good guys in the UFC, very tough guys, tougher guys than who I lost to, and 0 recognition where I live right now is baloney. So I'm just going to keep doing my thing. All I got to do is keep winning fights. Results come from training hard, and the results will happen if I just keep winning fights. That's all I got to do, just keep winning, and people won't be able to ignore me.
His next opponent will be Michael Chiesa, one who's known for his better submissions, or better submission fighters, that is. Clarke says he has a few tricks up his sleeve, acquiring a jiu-jitsu fighter to help mimic the style of Chiesa.
The success of this fight is Andrew McInnes, who's a tall, skinny, flexible grappler who's a back taker and is very good at jiu-jitsu. So, and he's way better, in my opinion, than Chiesa, and so I'm bringing him in to emulate him, and it's been working out pretty good.
The fight is set for April 4th in Virginia. Back in 2001, the Saskatchewan government declared curling as the official sport. Today, the province proclaimed January 21st as Curling Day in Saskatchewan. A little fun fact for you, and it also ties in to the rest of the sportscast. See, Regina's Michelle Englot is looking to add to her resume when it comes to winning. The 7-time provincial champion is reaching out to curling's royal family to help her get to the next level.
This will be my 3rd province playing in a provincial Scotties, so hopefully 3rd province lucky.
Ashley Howard is hoping greener pastures might lead to a green jacket. After moving to Regina for a marketing job last year, the former New Brunswick junior champion was recruited by Michelle Englot to play 2nd.
You know, she's just so easygoing and outgoing that she definitely has fit in well with the team, and she brings a nice little spark to the team.
Geez, I have to tell you, I was pretty excited to get the phone call from Michelle Englot. She's done great things in the province, and I was excited to have an opportunity to learn from her.
But Ashley isn't the only Howard on the team.
For sure, she's learned everything she knows from her mother.
Despite residing in New Brunswick, her father, an Olympic gold medalist, Russ Howard, has been helping out. It started back in November at an event in Red Deer. And while his title is coach, Howard says he's simply just another set of eyes.
Curling's a little funny. If you're you could be the best curler in the world. You put the broom in the wrong spot, you're no longer the best curler in the world. So Michelle's smart enough to do that, but maybe that extra set of eyes hopefully will help.
He sees a lot of games in a year when he's broadcasting, and we're definitely looking forward to working with him on the strategy side as well.
I do think of him as my dad, but not everybody gets the opportunity to have Russ Howard coach them. And I certainly think that's an exciting opportunity.
It's insight Team Englot is hoping will lead them to another strong showing at the Viterra Scotties, where one bad game could put you on the verge of elimination.
If you finish 3-2, you're not guaranteed to get into the playoffs. So you definitely need to go 4-1, if not 5-0 in your pool, because getting into the 1-1 game is pretty big.
Tough teams. Stephanie, of course. You know, that's a solid team. The Paulson team's playing well. Everly's playing well. Lanavay's a great player. It's there's no empty spots on the bingo card.
Well, Team Englot will get underway later tonight. The Viterra Scotties opened with a pair of games in Draw 1 this afternoon, starting with Brenda Gertson. She took on Shalon Fleming, and she defeated Fleming by a score of 7-4. Meanwhile, Mandy Seltzer cruised to an 11-4 victory with the help of a steal of 4 in the second and added 3 more in the fourth end over Wendy Thines. Now heading over to Alberta, the Alberta Provincial Scotties got underway as well. And we will begin with Tiffany Game. She took on Taryn Hamilton. Game came out on top by a score of 9-5. 2013 Boundary Ford Curling Classic runner-up Casey Scheidegger defeated Deanne Nickel 8-2 elsewhere. Crystal Webster beat Karen Flory by a score of 10-3. And Nikki Kaufman wins 6-4 over Delia Dejean. And that is all the time we have in sports. We'll have more Newcap news and weather for you after the break.